Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is Divine Eyed Misty Tarot, back with another general reading for my beautiful and handsome collective. This is a reading for Scorpio. This is a general reading, Scorpio, so the entire reading may not resonate with you. This could be low vibrational, high vibrational Scorpio. So take it how it resonates. Don't make something fit that doesn't. You could be a cross watcher for Scorpio as well. Could be a placement in your chart. Could be a cusp. Sun, moon, rising. So at the same time, this entire reading may not resonate with you, Scorpio. So whatever other Scorpio reading does, that may be the one that has the answers for you or the clarity that you need or looking for. All right. I've already pulled a few cards to get a message out, Scorpio. So overall, what I feel like you need to know, be open to change. It's at the bottom of the deck here, but it's also the fact that, when it comes to the art of manifesting, when your thoughts are, and your heart is in alignment, they both in the same place. They say the heart wants what the heart wants, Scorpio. So when your mind and your heart are in alignment, things move faster. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's something you really, truly, know you're going to put a lot of determination and effort and focus into. If your mind is not determined and focused on it, your heart won't be either. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you really want that, or really desire that. Your destiny is what you put into it. You know what I'm saying? And what you go after. So you got expansion out here as far as what you need to know. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Don't be afraid of dreaming big. Don't be afraid of, feeling like whatever it is you want to go after may be too much, or you may feel like you don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? The bottom of the deck, be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. So even if it's something new, you know what I'm saying? Find the things in it that actually helps you, that empowers you, that, gives you a little bit more um, intellect, a little bit more knowledge about something than you had before. You know what I'm saying? Don't never feel like you know, um, that you know too much, or, it's still more to learn. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving, evolving. You know what I'm saying? Make room for growth. You know what I'm saying? Pursue bigger and better endeavors. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stick to where you at. You know what I'm saying? Try to expand. Shit, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once one thing start booming, like, whatever you can make out of more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are a blogger, you may blog about traveling, you may blog about food, uh ratings. You know what I'm saying? That can be something else evolving to two or three other things. Okay. So expand. You know what I'm saying? Take one thing that you're doing now and make three things out of that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. That's what I mean. But the first card out was hiding my feelings for you is frustrating now. You could be feeling this way, Scorpio, or someone's feeling this way about you. Hiding their feelings for you is frustrating. Like, they could be, people pleasing. They may be, trying to save face. They may have people that may not approve of, their choices, or, somebody that's outside of what they normally, expect this person or see this person, go towards. That's what I'm getting. Like, whatever and whoever this person normally go towards, like, whatever their preference is or they type, somebody is outside of that, is finding themselves, Ace of Cups. Like, somebody has some how you see it? like somebody's embarking on like feelings that they done had that has not been something they've been able to express, possibly because of the people that they're around or what they have been trying to tell themselves, they can control. Like I've been here before. I felt this way about people before, but this is not the same. Okay, but they finding it frustrating to even hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like if people asking them about things, or if people asking you about a certain person, a certain moment, or it's like by somebody bringing, another person up. It's like somebody could even be questioning a person about what happened, like what's going on, why you spoke to that person, what's going on with them, what about that dude, you was talking to last year, what happened, I ain't been seeing you with them, you ain't been bringing them up, like what's going on, like you still talk to that person, how they doing, that kind of things, like somebody finding their feelings, for you to be frustrated, when it comes to hiding it, especially when it comes to somebody like possibly asking them, what I'm saying, about what's going on in their life, their love life, whatever. Could be family, could be friends, but even, the separation, they may be trying to find ways to like deal with not caring, like, what I'm saying, not being bothered by your absence, what I'm saying, especially how they feel about it. Next card, your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. So somebody could have been Four of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Like somebody could have been very controlling. You know what I'm saying? King of Pentacles in reverse. Like somebody could have, used, something that they may have, felt, or how they felt about somebody else as a way to manipulate action. You know what I'm saying? A way to get what they wanted out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was recognition, whether it was time, money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They controlling ways. Somebody was very, domineering, man or woman. Next card, too short. No shortcuts. Be genuine, or keep working on growing up. It's like the Judgment in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody being called to grow up, mature. You know what I'm saying? Be more responsible. Be more, aware of like whatever it is that could use some tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Change. And you could be feeling like, somebody may want to take a shortcut, like somebody may be trying to do something, to kind of get ahead of themselves, or like do something prematurely. You know what I'm saying? To kind of free up, like, more of a positive outcome for themselves. So they may be trying to, find ways to like come in and smooth talk, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, instead of just being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Like don't come in with some type of hidden agenda or some type of mind game to play, or like trying to see what they can do or say to see where you stand or how you feel. If you still feel anything for them, it's like, somebody saying like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Be genuine, or just keep working on growing up. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody that feels like, I don't want to tell that person how I really feel. I want them to get the big head. Grow up, okay? Because it's your feelings. It's their feelings. You know what I'm saying? If they want to keep hiding it and being immature about it and just going on and have to see you move on to somebody that's mature enough to not only publicly but privately express how they feel, and you know what I'm saying, without being in their ego or their pride or worrying about what people around them that know them or don't know them gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, pussy with the damn, you know what I'm saying? You caught up in that dude, like, you know what I'm saying? You wrapped up, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? It's like, outside of that, do you, however you feel, don't be afraid of showing it or expressing it. If you still dealing with that, go deal with that, but don't come, towards somebody saying, don't come toward me wanting a shortcut. Don't come toward me, trying to, shortchange me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come toward me breadcrumbing and shit if you're not gonna be genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like somebody was expressive to somebody else about how they felt, but they wasn't reciprocating it, even if they had trouble expressing it. All right, but I put the deck on the Ten of Swords and the Magician. So somebody could be, going through like the ending of a cycle, but it's necessary. Something, is like, out with the old, in with the new, but you can't, somebody could even be dealing with, something that feel like failure, but it's something that has to end in order for something new to begin with the magician. Like somebody could be manifesting, but not going to be, but it's Gemini energy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have Gemini in their chart, Scorpio. Be dealing with a Gemini. You could have ended things with a Gemini, or they could have ended things with you. Take it how it resonate. But in order to manifest something new, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get rid of something to make room for it. You're going to have to, move some things around. Some people move into a new place, they want new furniture too. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Some folks, got some things they just want to hold on to. Four Pentacles, it's like, they want to hold on to it. Or Four Pentacles in reverse, like they want to hold on to it. They don't want to let go, in hopes of, what if I get rid of this and I don't get nothing else? You know what I'm saying? What if it take me a while to get something else if I get rid of this or don't take this? You know what I'm saying? So, but it's something that needed to end. It's an ending of a cycle. It could be, the end of, some trials and tribulations as well. So, like some blockages may have been removed once closing out this cycle so that you could manifest. Maybe the things that you were manifesting, Scorpio, at the time or in the past may have seemed like they took a while to, come into fruition, you know what I'm saying? But that's because you had things and people in your energy that were absorbing, you know what I'm saying, and taking more than they deserve. Like some people were running amok in your damn energy. So even if you did get a blessing, even if you did, want to manifest some good things in, you had people that were going to be taken from that, you know what I'm saying, participating and enjoying in that, and you're not gonna, receive the full benefits of, your reward, you know what I'm saying, in your hard work or in your growth. So those people have to be removed. Even if you don't do it, the universe is going to put things in motion in divine intervention to move them out the way. You know what I'm saying? Especially, that's why I always tell people, if you finding it hard to remove a person from your life, then because you're afraid of like what's gonna happen, or if that person gonna come back around, if they're gonna understand, your reasons for doing what you did, don't matter. If you don't remove them, and you wait for the universe or the Most High God, your ancestors to do it, you're not gonna like how it feels. And that's one of the things, Ten of Swords in reverse. Like some folks will refuse and procrastinate about doing it because they don't want to, trying to avoid, that feeling. Tower in reverse, like somebody, be trying, even in the upright, like somebody will be trying to keep from feeling such pain, such, disaster in their life, you know what I'm saying, or such chaos, you know what I'm saying, but the chaos is necessary, you know what I'm saying, it's going to happen, especially if you're aware of it happening. That's even more validation as to, get your ass up and get the moving. Like, you're going to have to make something shake, you know what I'm saying, just accept that when you go in there and say what you got to say, or you start making them changes, just accept and know that those changes is going to shake some people up. But when it does, it gives you the opportunity to see people for who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, if you want to know how a person really feel about you, if they as tight with you as you thought they were, tell them no and see what happens. Because some people do not like being told no. Like, why? No, damn it. Just no. You look up no in the dictionary here. They don't come with no damn excuses, and you got to validate it and all that. You got to give them all kind of, reasons. No. No is no. Okay? Okay, Scorpio? Tell people no shit. Hiding my feelings for you. It's frustrating now. Clarify messages for Scorpio. Oh yeah, at the top of my makeshift deck, that the card is just right on top. Miss you. Unblock me. Eight of Swords. You could have somebody blocked. The universe could have somebody blocked. But they miss you. This is somebody that, may say this to you at times. Like, there may have been a moment where you were on again, off again, or with times you and this person would express. Could live at a distance too as well. But they miss you. You don't have to be, but you could be distant, or there may be a disconnect between you and this person. But They miss you. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. People gonna miss folks. Hey, we miss people that ain't even here with us no more. But unblock me, I don't know. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? They may be blocked, because the universe may be still waiting on them to make, some decisions in some areas of their life that, on their path that they need to, clear out and before, any conversation or any kind of congregation can happen. Hiding my feelings for you is frustrated now. Clarify. Messages for Scorpio. Hiding my feelings for you is frustrated now. Who is this? Who is this hiding their feelings? Hiding it frustrated, child. Four of Wands. The Ace of Wands. With the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Virgo energy. So somebody want to, they still got a lot of passion for you. They still got a lot of, things they may have been holding back. Like I said, the card saying they hiding feelings for you is frustrating, but it's like somebody, the blockages done been removed, whatever was hampering a connection at some point, that kept it from moving forward or something like that, or, caused a lot of miscommunication because somebody's intuition may have been blocked, or they may have, had clouded judgment, you know what I'm saying, with their intuition, their third eye. But I feel like, once you clear out, like I said, unneeded, unnecessary connections, commitment cycles and shit like that, people, you can, start to silence the atmosphere, that you in, you know what I'm saying, the space that you in. And folks be like, man, my phone dry. You know what I'm saying? The silence that you have in your life at that time, make it work for you. Make it work for you, because some folks don't realize, even with the world and with the Wheel of Fortune, like there's moments where you have to silence, your space. You know what I'm saying? Cleanse your area, but silence your mind. You know what I'm saying? Create a safe, comfortable place for you where you can, listen to your thoughts, but also, converse about them, even with the Most High, like to talk out loud to Him, just like you talking on the phone with somebody. But there's somebody, that feels like, there's whatever blockages, like I said, that may have, hindered, somebody in the past, from moving forward or expressing themselves, or clearly, like, making something aware not only to you but to themselves. And hiding something, just, hiding the truth don't make it go away. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what it is. Like somebody may have, been trying to deny or be confused about if they were feeling something that was real or lust. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, if something was in the way of somebody seeing it that way as something genuine, then, it's removed now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was in that cycle, Scorpio, it's removed now. So there's, an opportunity here where someone, still has a lot of passion for whatever it was that they had with you, or whatever it was that they, were hiding, was still there. All right. But they in Hermit. Got the King of Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So somebody doing some shadow work. They looking within. Could be getting some type of spiritual or, just guidance. Or they giving it. Or it's not somebody receiving it. But they making an effort now, or have been making an effort now to connect, like with their spirit guides, their, spirit team, when it comes to them actually opening themselves up to what it is they truly are happy with and what it is they feel. Because if you can't be honest with yourself, you know what I'm saying, and your spirit team, and they know, they just want you, your angelic angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors of the light, they want to know, like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? So we can support you in it. What is it you really want? And somebody ancestors is saying that, like somebody like, what do you want? Because whatever it is you want, we're gonna support you in it. Just let us know. What do you want? Why do you want that? You know what I'm saying? Is that really what you want? really what you did? Do you really feel like that is gonna be enough? That's that person, that situation, that connection, is that really, what you want? Do you really feel something is there? Do you really want to see that through? Yeah, okay. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, spirit guides are going to say, like, what don't kill you will make you stronger. But there's always options, you know what I'm saying? There's always choices. They come with a lot of consequences, but decide on what consequences you can deal with, and let's make that decision. Let's make the choice. A choice got to be made. It's what builds your character. It's what chisels and structures, who you are every day, regardless of what the day might be like. But you got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. You got the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups. So somebody, and the Ace of Swords. So somebody, was, crying over spilled milk, but it's, them, knowing that you got some clarity to make a sound decision. Well, they got some when it came to, whatever it was that they were putting down that was not giving them the results that they felt like, they were supposed to get. So if you're going to be dishonest, if you're going to be disloyal, behind the scenes, then don't expect, somebody to stick around, till you get it right, or for you to take accountability for it. Shit, life goes on. If they feel like, you a bad ingredient or you a missing ingredient, shit, ain't nothing they can do, if the store don't have it. If you don't possess it, then shit, gotta move on. You know what I'm saying? Just do something else. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving. But they doing some shadow work. They doing some shadow work, but it's like somebody, like whoever this Knight of Cups is, like they got a lot of love. Like they, got a message of love. Like somebody want to come in and, because they can't hide it no more. You know what I'm saying? They can't hide it no more. It's not something that they can, they may have been, doing some shit behind your back, in secret. They may have had, some secrets, some things that, they had going on with other people, communication with other folks, that may not have been, something that you were aware of. You know what I'm saying? But it may have caused an ending. Five of Cups. Hiding my feelings for you is frustrating now. Clarify messages for Scorpio. Clarify hiding my feelings for you is frustrating now. The Ace of Wands. Hiding my feelings for you is frustrating now. Feelings for you is frustrating now. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. With the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the upright. So, yeah. Somebody was trying to, or they had like some fixed ways, or somebody, was breadcrumbing. Like barely giving you a little bit of, they was giving you a little bit at a time, like spoon feeding you a little bit of their time here and there. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just, trying to control like how, like however you felt about them or however they felt about you. It's like somebody spoon fed you a little bit of them here and there. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they felt like, well, if this person, into me now, I don't want to just tell them how much I'm into them, how much more I'm into them. I'm going to just give them, a little bit of me, here and there, what I'm saying, over time, so I can keep them around. You know what I'm saying? As a way that I need to control the outcome. Like somebody felt like, if I don't tell this person fully how I feel, then I can keep them around a little longer and let them do more to try to, win me over. Not knowing you already did. It's bullshit. It's bullshit here. I'll be frustrated. I'm frustrated, goddamn it, myself. Shit. I'm frustrated for you. Shit. Whoever this is, Ten of Swords, child, had to end the damn cycle, move on to calmer waters, go on this damn path, you know what I'm saying? Take this leap of faith. You moved on to calmer water, shit, and went on a new path, a new discovery, like, but it's like some important decisions could be coming as well. Possibly with a King of Swords. They've had some low self-esteem or something like that in the past, or just, feeling like there's, feeling of, like some disconnect, what I'm saying, brokenness, like she could have went through a death, a transformation, Scorpio, and just want to lay, something to rest, like have some type of, peace, right now between you and somebody else, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's the Ace of Wands with the Four of Pentacles? Clarify the Ace of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. Messages for Scorpio. Hiding my feelings for you. Got the Devil. It fell on the damn floor, like. So somebody's aware, that they, had some issues, or they had some, unhealthy ways or views about things, you know what I'm saying, that may have gotten in the way of how they handle themselves in the connection with you. Like they may have conducted they self, and had some materialistic views, or had some addictions that, especially when it comes to outdated beliefs, like old habits die hard. You know what I'm saying? And how somebody normally reacts to something that they don't want to be vulnerable to, or don't want to be subjected to, or afraid of. Like they'll resort, how people say, man, they're going to make me go back to my old self. Nobody wants that kind of thing. It's like somebody not realizing they got a lot of outdated beliefs, you know what I'm saying? A lot of outdated views, a way of thinking, how they handle things that they resorted to every time. Like there's, unhealthy lifestyles, connections, unstable connections they may have been in, that may have been making them feel as though they stuck in these cycles, you know what I'm saying? Or stuck in these connections with people that, had a lot of toxicity in it, you know what I'm saying? Unhealthy behavior, you know what I'm saying? Imbalanced relationships, connections. But they were unhealthy, they were toxic, you know what I'm saying? And this person maybe didn't know another way to handle themselves. Four of Pentacles, even when they got involved with you, like somebody had to go through a transformation. Because something, how some folks be like, man, they done been done so wrong, shit, they don't even know how to, accept a good dude. Like they done been done so wrong so many times, shit, they don't know a good dude, a good woman when they see them. It's like that. That's what I'm getting. With the Devil out here, it's like somebody know they got some addiction. They know they got some, they know they, came out, with some unhealthy ways or beliefs about themselves, or been in, some unhealthy environment, a breeding ground for like some of the toxicity or some of the addictions that they were involved in their south node. I feel like somebody had a lot of people that, they can relate to, or, go back and get around, that may not have required them to change, but these are unhealthy connections. You know what I'm saying? Like they were not productive. You know what I'm saying? So you got the World in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, their goals is in sight, but it's like, you still have to make that move to go toward whatever it is to achieve, whatever it is that you desire for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. The World in the first, like you have to, they fantasize about it, they think about it. You think about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is you want, or somebody knows what it is they want, but they have to be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. You know what I'm saying? Like folks don't go to college to add shit to their resume just to, you know what I'm saying, for the hell of it, and then being all kind of damn debt just for trying to learn a little more. Like, damn, make it make sense. Like I'm gonna be in debt because I want to know something more. Yeah, I need to advance myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to advance my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Improve my knowledge on things, and you gonna charge me for it? Like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but you don't have to experience it. This person, whoever this is, like they experiencing, that comes to mind for you. If this is you, Scorpio, like, or this was you at a point in time, but it's like, somebody realizing how they see themselves. Like they have to look at themselves, as a winner, or do you look at yourself as somebody that you feel like, can use a little more? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say I like where I was at that time, but I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I can honestly say I don't like that version of myself. So it's like, the world in reverse. Like somebody realizing, like, if they went through a cycle, more than one time with different people or the same person, they may not like, you know what I'm saying, how they saw themselves or how they handled themselves during that time. Like that song say, this song by Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, could be significant. So definitely listen to that song in its entirety. I'm asking him to change his ways. Take a look at yourself and then make a change. That's what I'm getting. So they could have Capricorn in their chart, could be dealing with a Capricorn, or somebody could be a Earth sign, or they can have Earth placement in Scorpio. But they tired of hiding it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that, is going to go away. Your controlling ways, clarify your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. Messages for Scorpio. Your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. Clarify. Who is this with these controlling ways? Okay, these controlling ways. Who had these controlling ways? Messages for Scorpio. Because you got the Four of Pentacles out here so far. So somebody definitely was, in that moment of, that need of control. Could be a Capricorn. Could be any Earth sign. Scorpio. How your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. Clarify. Who is this with these controlling ways that was unattractive? Show this person these controlling ways. Clarify this person with these controlling ways made you unattractive to me. Your controlling ways made you unattractive. Your controlling ways made you unattractive. Clarify your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. Yeah, got the Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn again. Might have been. You got the Two of Cups in reverse. Yes, indeed, made somebody unattractive. Scorpio, was you unattractive for being controlling that shit? Low vibrational Scorpio, goddamn, man. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like somebody, not on the good side of karma. Somebody not on the good side of karma behind this. I mean, you have to wait for your turn because somebody fantasizing about, what they wanted to do. But not taking no action, you know what I'm saying? Faith without work is dead. But know this, faith is very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Whatever action you got to take when it comes to taking a leap of faith, it's going to be out your damn comfort zone. You can be sure of that. It's going to test your, you know what I'm saying? If you brainstorm, or if you play games with somebody else, trust me, your faith will play some even bigger games with your ass. Because your faith is going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's going to, know how people be like, man, I had to, I know I said this, but man, I ain't had no other choice. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? People can say all day what they want to do if it was them, but What choices you think you're going to have when it comes to you? When it's happening to you, what choices you think you're going to have? You may not have them damn choices that you're talking about. You can hope you will. You may be praying to move heaven and earth to have them options when it happened to you. You may not have it though. But it's gonna humble you to, mention and bring up, what somebody else may be capable of doing and didn't do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna humble your ass if the option is there for you to have to do, and it don't work. You're gonna be probably resort to what that person did, or try your best not to do it, or but it's gonna shut your ass up after it pop off. You're gonna be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I see how they felt now. Exactly. They may not have had a whole lot of choices. We had to go with whatever, was whatever came to mind at that time. Whatever they were able to do at that time. But at this point, it's like somebody, experiencing a lot of, lack, in delays of, like I said, the Ace of Wands is out here. So whatever blockages, somebody had, or whatever restraints, somebody, had to practice. Somebody could be practicing restraint as well, like controlling, their urges and shit like that, especially if they were normally using certain things as a way to cope with the devil out here. Like somebody, Scorpio, may have had some addictions. Somebody may have had some sexual addictions, materialistic lifestyle, obsessed, with their image, their status, recognition. They may have had some addictions to, attention and all these other things that come with that. But they practicing some restraint. Now somebody can freely, express whatever it is, so that they can, get back from it what they felt like they should have got, or, what should have, been able to do in the past. Like, something may have been blocking somebody from expressing something, maybe because they did not have any self-discipline or any self-control, especially in their life, dealing with other people in other cycles. But them restraints now is something that somebody now can, be released from. Them blockages, they can be released from that now, where they don't have to, feel like they Eight of Swords. Like they trapped or stuck, you know what I'm saying, from saying something, doing something, acting, you know what I'm saying, going forward. But you can fantasize about something all day long and not know if it's going to work. But if you don't take some action, then it probably more than likely won't. Because you didn't, do your part. The Most High could only, put the opportunity, in motion. You have to do the rest. And whoever this Capricorn is, like somebody was, controlling, like I said. Somebody was controlling, and it made somebody unattractive to you. Like the more somebody continued, to manipulate how you felt about them, and using that as a way to keep you around or keep you interested in them, or, trying to test the theory to see if you, how much more can you take? How much more do you, how deep is your love? Deep as this damn dishwater. Now get on up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking around, just playing. But for real. It's the fact that somebody, testing things out and not doing something from a mature place. They may have, conducted themselves like this in past connections and other connections with low vibrational people. Can't do that with a light entity. Can't do that with a light worker. You know what I'm saying? I could be talking to a star seed as well. But this, even if you felt some type of connection to somebody, or somebody felt some type of connection, Scorpio, to somebody, the way they ways were and how they were handling somebody, like somebody was like, you know what? I don't give a damn how fine you is. I don't give a damn how good that wood is. I don't give a damn about how good that is. I'm finna go because this shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? No. Mm-mm. I can do without this right here. Mm-mm. Especially when you know that little 5 minutes of fame is over. Once that, happen, you back to dealing with this controlling ass person. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You're dominating, when we ain't in the bedroom, you're dominating in the bedroom. Like, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? How much control you need? Just saying. But you got the chariot out here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody want to live on some forward movement. because of, after, going through this right here, like somebody, want to move forward. They want to get past that. They dealing with some things, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like somebody's dealing with facets of themselves that they don't like, that they were like. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they may not have intended to come off like that towards you, but it's like somebody not knowing no other way at the time. And if people still stuck around in this person's life, Scorpio, or somebody still stuck around in your life, or you still stuck around in people's life, and they were used to people still sticking around, they treated you no different because you still stuck around until you didn't stick around anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of them other people that put up with that shit just to be involved with this person, they probably still sticking around. But if this person starts to change and elevate, they not gonna be dealing with them people no more. Not because they can't get what they want from them. It's the fact that they know now how that make them look, that they went that route anyway. Why did I choose these kind of people anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, be honest. Do you really want to marry one of these people? No. Well, why would you deal with them in hopes of, thinking that they gonna get you what you want, or this is gonna lead to what you want? This ain't leading nowhere. You just wasted a lot of time with these people, and you wasted a lot of their time. They let you do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the need to control. Like, you was able to control the people that, made time and allowed you, feeling like, well, if I don't put up with this person gonna go away. Somebody gonna come along and they ain't gonna give a damn if you do go away. Probably forever. They ain't gonna care. You know what I'm saying? That's just somebody that, was able to walk away with their life and not have to deal with, somebody that want to stick around with no purpose at all and don't know what theirs is. You know what I'm saying? They just got ill intentions that, at some point is going to get the best of them and, probably damn near, you know what I'm saying, just eat them alive anyway. But that's what resisting change would do. It will wear you down. You know what I'm saying? It will lower your own self-esteem just because you don't want to change anything about yourself for the greater good, for the greater good. You know what I'm saying? Not just be changing, you know what I'm saying, but with purpose. But they want to move forward, with the Chariot. They could be working on things within, when it comes to their inner conflict, how they see themselves, the things they may have allowed themselves to come off as, the root of their problem. Like, why did I feel like I needed to be this way with that person? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I continuously do something, especially when this person was the same toward me, you know what I'm saying? And they were genuine. They may not have, wanted to believe that, but it didn't happen now. It's like, listen, I did that. I fucked up. I did. You know what I'm saying? Can we get past that? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to live with it my damn self because, now I know as an example, like who I don't want to be like, and that's that old version of myself. I don't want to go back to that person. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, the things that person, was involved in and how they thought, so Six of Cups in reverse, like somebody now knows they want to be in a different environment. They want to make new memories, with you, or you want to make new memories with someone now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't want them old memories with somebody no more. Somebody may not want them old memories they had, with you, Scorpio, or they don't want. It's like somebody just knowing they need to be in a safer place, now, like going toward their soul tribe, or just changing up altogether, like being in a new environment. You know what I'm saying? Page of Wands, somebody gotta find new ways, to explore, other options, other choices when it comes to how they want to be seen, how they express themselves, how they come off to people, the actions they take. Be mindful of how your actions make, other people, how it affects other people, especially the people close to you. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Your controlling ways made you unattractive to me. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, clarify. Messages for Scorpio. It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Hermit. With the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Somebody, doing some self-reflecting. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio could be dealing with this or this could be a placement in somebody's chart, or this could have been dealing with an earth sign, or somebody got earth placements. But I mean, now it's like, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, like somebody focusing on what it is, paying attention to their business, minding what it is that pays them, focusing on the seeds they planted. The long term success that somebody's working toward, like they tend into their garden, they tend into, whatever it is, or somebody sees, another person working, or they working, what I'm saying, maybe a little minute, what I'm saying, before they see some type of reward from something, but it's coming, what I'm saying. Somebody they may be new on their journey right now. They may have just gotten into doing their shadow work, getting some type of spiritual guidance. Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups. So yeah, Eight of Swords, like somebody definitely feel like somebody they blocked. It could be in their head. It could be, reliving a lot of conversations, old text messages, things like that got up in their head now. It's like somebody wants you, they miss you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody, in a Nine of Swords right now. Eight of Cups, the Judgment. If somebody felt like they did too much, may have left themselves and you with no other choice but to walk away, especially if they felt like, they didn't have it in them, to try, what I'm saying, especially if this behavior or somebody's way of thinking, they controlling ways may have caused a lot of other connections to, they may have been a runner, like somebody running from emotions, running from their feelings with people, or when people get, emotions for them, they take off. Eight of Cups. With the Judgment, I hear somebody going through a transformation. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Judgment? With the Hermit. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Hermit. Messages for Scorpio. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Hermit? Wheel of Fortune reverse with the Hermit. Your controlling ways make you unattractive to me. Your controlling ways make you unattractive to me. What's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Hermit? Messages for Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Hermit. Yeah, Four of Wands in reverse to the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. The Sun. And somebody, was looking at how they may not have liked, where they were, but somebody, may not be where they want to be at right now anyway. And it's like somebody saying, I'm okay with if, you don't want a Four of Wands with me, you know what I'm saying, in the upright. Like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Somebody saying Aries, Leo, Sage, like somebody saying like, I'm alright, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't that person for me, or if, we don't make it to, I do, or, we don't make it to, something, like a commitment, you know what I'm saying, I'm okay with that. I'm good where I'm at, you know what I'm saying, with or without you. Four of Wands in reverse. Like, we don't have to have a home together. We don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I did what I could. I did the best I could. You know what I'm saying? This, you know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied with what I put out. You know what I'm saying? What I gave. I'm satisfied with the outcome. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And this could be somebody, saying that, but they, deep down don't feel that way. Like somebody, wants, or they knew somebody wanted something more with them, but it's like, them having to accept the fact that, it may not be where they want to be, but you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to make do until they make some changes. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's an unhappy home or it's an unhappy, dynamic or something like that, some unhappiness, imbalance there, it's like somebody, not willing to, like, sticking around in something, until you just can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to be here, if it feel it's gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like somebody will stay, where they at for now until, like I said, they make some changes. You got the lovers at the bottom of the deck with the sun. Like somebody, got a lot of love for another person. Like there's, could be your person, could be your twin flame, could be, your soulmate or a higher level commitment. Yeah, especially somebody looking at, the fact that they feel like, they happy, or see themselves, in a happy place, a happy home, a happy life with somebody. Yeah, yeah, like especially if you felt like, or somebody felt like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like somebody, seeing somebody, you know what I'm saying, in a home and having, this balance between them and happiness. But you have to, be aware, of somebody saying at the same time, shit, how much is it worth? Because it's not giving, that them ways is going to work in a home together. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be happy there like that. It's going to be some issues there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, let's not go into something prematurely with, some already pre-existing, shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It may be okay, may like where you at, but you ain't happy there. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just, really going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? Till something better come along. You know what I'm saying? Or till you build up the courage or the confidence to go toward a little bit more for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Expansion. Be open to change. You know what I'm saying? Clarify no shortcuts. Be genuine or keep working on growing up. Clarify messages for Scorpio. No shortcuts. Be genuine or keep working on growing up. Clarify. Shortcuts. Yeah. You got the Queen of Wands, the Hangman, and the Seven of Wands. Leo and Taurus out here. So at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody with this King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody feel like, the need to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like this dependency, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody has some Somebody may have some codependency issues or something like that, whether it's emotional with the King of Cups in reverse, or somebody may have had some, codependency issues with a King of Cups. But there's, so Queen of Wands saying she, be genuine, grow up, you know what I'm saying? Or just, saying stay gone if you're going to, try to shortcut or shortchange the situation. But you got the Queen of Wands out here, somebody, definitely a leader, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that knows how to manage, things in their life, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to balance, but it's also somebody that's not afraid of change. They not afraid of going on a journey and having to face whatever them obstacles or whatever they may be faced with to go in that direction. This is somebody that, is good to do business with. They have a business mind, but they also, you know what I'm saying, is a natural born leader. You know what I'm saying? Like they pride themselves, or somebody, has a lot of confidence in how they see things, being fair, balancing things out, but also making sure things get done on a productive level, like not shitting on other folks to get it done, but knowing, creative and realistic ways, you know what I'm saying, fair ways to get something done. You know what I'm saying? Within terms of being a leader. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the Hangman, somebody gaining a new perspective, sacrificing something when it comes to their higher self. Making better decisions, you know what I'm saying? Seeing something differently instead of one way. Or whatever way that was, you know what I'm saying? Like it's more to life, than money. You know what I'm saying? And material goods. Be genuine, you know what I'm saying? Stop shortcutting shit, you know what I'm saying? Or grow up. Next card, we got the Nine of Wands, Leo energy. So if somebody got complacent, and feeling like, I'm just going to stick around, you know what I'm saying, and be comfortable here, you know what I'm saying? Grow up. Because at this point, it's like, you either going to stay here the way things are, or you going to have to accept, that you're going to need to just build up your courage and your confidence to fight other battles. If not this one, it's going to be other things that's going to come up that's going to require you to have to be, 10 toes down on something, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to have to be firm in your decision, firm on your commitments, what you commit to, what you involve yourself in. The obstacles that you face, you know what I'm saying? The decisions that you make that come with consequences, that come with, an array of things that you may have to, be faced with, but be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Keep an open mind, keep an open heart so that you can be ready for that change when it happens. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could have fire in their chart dealing with Leo, Scorpio. Or it's somebody, connected to you that may be dealing with a fire sign with this Queen of Wands out here. Somebody could want to go back around to a Queen of Wands, but it's like, they're going to have to they're gaining a new perspective. Like somebody seeing something differently, when it comes to them balancing things out, and actually listening to their spiritual side as well, not being so caught up in the materialistic version of themselves or life, you know what I'm saying? And feeling like, that's where they're going to get some type of success. It's more to life than just money and material things like nice car, nice crib, got to have the best of this or that. Okay, when you get all that, now you ain't got the best version of yourself out of that. Like, if you being recognized or you get recognition from that shit, that mean when you ain't got that, you ain't got you. You done lost your identity now because your car done, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got the ideal car you want. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the, the closet full of this or that that you, see everybody else with. And some of them people character flawed as a motherfucker. Like, who's ain't? But it's the things that you want to. Tyrese said it best. Like, he was saying, like, people thought by him being an entertainer, they expected him to have all this lavish stuff. But at the same time, like he said, I was lacking, as a person. Nobody even gave a fuck about, the fact that I was unhappy. They expected me that, to be happy because I had all these things. But that's all that was. That was just all these things. You know what I'm saying? All these things is not like they wasn't fixing the things that, was going on or that I had to face. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't covering up. It wasn't fixing that for me. Like I'm better now, even if I don't have them things, I'm better. I'm a better person. I like what I'm seeing about myself now. I'm like what I'm facing, me facing whatever it is dealing with me. Facing that, is making me a better person. That shit, can come and go. That wasn't therapy for me. That wasn't healing me. It was a distraction, but it wasn't healing me. That's what I'm getting. Clarify this 7 of Wands in revert. Just clarify the 7 of Wands, Holy Spirit. Messages for Scorpio. What's the 7 of Wands? By itself. What's the 7 of Wands by itself? Messages for Scorpio. What's the 7 of Wands by itself? Got the Ace of Pentacles with the Empress, with the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new, there's prosperity here. There's, something being given back that was, possibly not reciprocated in the past. Like whatever, was lost is being returned. 7 of Pentacles, whatever somebody, is focusing on, whatever, you're doing right now in your endeavors, it's being returned. There's prosperity here. You know what I'm saying? And you got the Empress. Divine Feminine. It's probably very intuitive. Got the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Libra energy. Yeah, somebody taking accountability when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. A healer. After, some type of ending, a loss, some emotional pain, upset, upheaval. 10 of Pentacles. To the Emperor. Can't make it up. Like, shit. Somebody coming in hot, baby. And there's going to be a lot of, maybe, this person coming towards you. Or somebody going towards another person. This Emperor. May cause a lot of arguments, a lot of fight. It may be a lot of competition, for this Emperor. But they going toward this Queen of Cups. This 10 of Cups. They coming in hot now. I'm just saying. Gonna probably piss somebody off that, they walking away from somebody else to get here, but gotta sacrifice something for your higher self, for your Empress. You know what I'm saying? Because your Empress ain't, can't protect somebody that still got that has no self-control. They have no self-discipline. They, they gonna leave their Empress open to be attacked, 5 of Wands, by outside people, people in your family, people in their family, you know what I'm saying, like, just in general. So I'm in here collective, but they miss you. Yeah. That's the reading, Scorpio. Hopefully it resonates with you and or it's helpful in some way, shape, form, or fashion for you. Make sure you hit that like or that subscribe button for me on your way out. And as always, those of you that genuinely love me know that I love you too. Mwah. Bye.